All right, guys, so EA gave us the 2022 year in review players, and I'm going to show you the most efficient way to get not just these three players here, but also complete the Moments Gunda one at the same time. You don't have to use the exact same players that I'm using, because obviously some of you guys won't have the players I'm using, but you should probably use the same method that I would use. And so what you have to do is the most long-winded thing you have to do is score 15 in 15 separate games with a French player. So make sure you've got a French player in your team. You also have to win 6 games with 9 Argentinians in your starting lineup. As you can see here, I've got 9 Argentinians in the starting lineup. But to complete Gunda one, you also need to win 6 games with 4 Premier League players in your starting lineup, which is why we have got the Bournemouth centre-back, the Man United centre-back, we've got McAllister, and we've got Julian Alvarez. You can use any Premier League Argentinians you like. What you're going to want to do is go into squad battles on semi-professional, which is at a minimum difficulty that you need, and play against the weakest teams all the time. You're going to need to score 1 goal with a French player and 1 goal with Pato, then sub both of those guys off, or 1 goal with your MLS Brazilian, because what you need to do is win and score 3 goals with an MLS player, so Pato covers that. You also need to score with a Brazilian that has 80 or higher dribbling, which Pato covers that as well. You need to score with a Japanese player in 3 separate games, and then concede 1 or less goals, so make sure you've got a Japanese player on the bench. You also need to score with a Colombian and a Nigerian in the same game. So effectively, for the first few games, you just want to make sure you sub on your Colombian, Nigerian, and Japanese player, just to make sure that you get a goal with a Brazilian MLS player with high dribbling, a goal with a French player, a goal with a Japanese player, and a goal each with the Colombian and Nigerian. After you've done the first one of that, you don't have to worry about it too much anymore. I've got a German on the bench because there's also, for Gunda one, score and assist with a German player in 3 separate matches. So you don't have to do that straight away, but when you can, sub a German on and get a goal and assist with them in 3 separate occasions. And you're also going to want to score 5 goals with Premier League midfielders. So we're going to score 5 goals with McAllister in this setup as well, all on squad battles. Once you've done all of that, and you've got your 6 wins with the Argentinians and the Premier League players, you're still going to be left needing 9 games where you have to score with a French player, which is why 5-air or any French player has to stay in the squad, but that's just scoring goals. And you're going to need to play 6 games with 3 Moroccan midfielders. Hopefully you guys have got some untradeable midfielders, because right now they're very expensive. But once you've got the 6 wins in squad battles, go and put your 3 Moroccan midfielders into your team, and go and put some French players in your team as well. And then just go and play rivals, because it'll be far, far more engaging than playing squad battles, which is very boring. And at that point, you just need to play 6 with the Moroccans in and try and score with the French players. And by the time you finish doing that, you would have all of those 3 players that I showed you for the honourable mentions and Gunda one as well. So let me know if this helped you out at all. And yeah, thanks for watching.